good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome all of you to this Wednesday SaleskiPathshala. My name is Sanjay Singh, and today we are going to talk on this topic called cloud mapping in sales for lead generation. At the beginning of the program, I would request all of you to please put your videos off. कृपया करके अपनी वीडियो को बंद कर लीजिए और अपने साउंड को म्यूट में रखिए. मिस्टर अशोक सेन, आपका साउंड म्यूट में नहीं है. प्लीज कीप योर साउंड ऑन म्यूट ताकि बैकग्राउंड की डिस्टर्बेंस ना आए. इस प्रोग्राम के दौरान ऑल ऑफ यू विल कम्युनिकेट विथ मी ऑन द चैट बॉक्स. सो आपको दिख रहा होगा अगर आप जूम में हैं. सो दोस्तों, टुडे वी हैव लॉट ऑफ पीपल, सम ऑफ देम हु हैव जॉइंड अस फ्रॉम इंस्टाग्राम. So those of you who have joined us from YouTube and some of you who are there on Zoom, I welcome all of you. It's an honest pleasure to be talking to all of you across 3 platforms today. I specifically request all those participants who are on Zoom to interact with me through the chat box. I will be able to personally interact only with those of you who are on Zoom with me. For those of you who are on YouTube, you can put your questions in the comment box below and I'll try and address those questions as the program moves ahead. बहुत अच्छा है दोस्तों. So आप लोग जितने लोग Zoom पे हैं, can you quickly give me a hi on the chat box so that I know कि आप लोग को पता है कि chat box कहाँ है. Just say hi on the chat box. All right, thank you very much. Ashutosh, Shoni, Navin Shekhar, Mohit, Srivastav, Shraddha, Megha, you're all welcome. Thank you so much for that communication on the chat box. मेरे जो दोस्त YouTube में हैं, comment box पे नीचे जाके you can put in your hello so that I know that we are talking to each other. Fantastic, friends. Wonderful. The set is all set. And I just want to do a quick check. Is my audio and visual clear? Just write A and V on the chat box. Just write A and V on the chat box so that I know that my audio and visual is reaching all of you very clearly. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Let us have some comments from my friends on the chat box and YouTube. दोस्तों, आप जो YouTube पे हैं, अगर आपकी कमेंट बॉक्स पे लिखेंगे A and V तो मैं समझ पाऊंगा कि आप मेरे साथ बातचीत कर पा रहे हैं. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. All those of you on YouTube, and my special thanks to all those of you who are also on Instagram. Fantastic. Dosto, the topic that we have chosen today is called cloud mapping in sales for lead generation. And I'm sure that you are aware of so many different methods of lead generation, क्योंकि sales के धंधे में रहने के लिए तो lead generate करना ही पड़ता है. And leads are the basic raw materials which actually takes us forward in sales. Having said that, the question here is, what are the different methods of lead generation that you normally employ in your sales? वो क्या-क्या अलग-अलग तरीके हैं जिससे आप अपने बिजनेस पे लीड जनरेशन करते हैं? Quickly go to the chat box and write your most favorite, आपका जो सबसे फेवरेट तरीका है लीड जनरेशन का, वो लिखिए चैट बॉक्स पे ताकि मुझे समझ में आ जाएगा कि आप अभी कहाँ हैं. All right, Mr. Varun Dhanuka says reference selling is his favorite method of lead generation. Sandeep from JJPPL says customer reference is his famous method. Okay, all right. So I have got lead generation through reference. Okay, Sarvesh जी का कहना है googling. Cross-selling, Navin Shekhar जी का कहना है cross-selling. Okay. Shraddha Srivastav जी कहती हैं social media marketing, content marketing. All right, very good. तो अभी तक जो मुझे response आया है Zoom पे, that is reference selling, cross-selling, social media marketing. Okay, Mr. Kiran Kumar from Bangalore, he says customer database management. All right, Kiran Kumar, thank you very much for your input there. Shraddha Srivastav from Gwalior tells me influencer marketing. All right, thank you so much, Shraddha. Ashok Sen says reference selling. All right, Mr. Nagesh says customer database. I'm so happy, friends, to be talking to all of you today in this webinar. It's super awesome talking to all of you. I have people from across the country today on this webinar, from north, south, east, west, central India, and everyone is coordinating together on across these three platforms. All of you are talking to me. Isn't it really wonderful that we have got together today to talk on this wonderful topic called lead generation? And I can see influencer marketing, reference selling, customer database management, social media marketing, content marketing, cross selling, and customer reference, Googling, Facebook. These are some of the methods that have come across from people like you. So एक बात तो तय है दोस्तों कि cloud mapping in sales for lead generation is something that is not known to you. क्योंकि आप में से किसी के रिस्पॉन्स में क्लाउड मैपिंग नहीं आई है, तो बहुत अच्छी बात है कि आज हम साथ में मिलके we will get together and try and understand cloud mapping as a genuine method of lead generation. Fantastic. Cloud mapping is also a method for lead generation, and today we are going to talk about it. Before I move ahead with the topic, I would like to introduce to all of you a special guest of honor that we have today, Vandana Negi. Vandana, can I request you to please put your video on?
Sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are very grateful to have Ms. Vandana Negi with us. She heads learning and development. She's the deputy general manager for learning and development at NIT. But more important than that, she has spent, or rather invested most of her life with sales as a function. And I'm proud to know her personally as one of the proponents of sales. Vandana, you're welcome to this SaleskiPathshala. Before we start today's program, we would like to have your own small idea about lead generation. So how do you look at lead generation in sales? And what do you think is the importance of lead generation in sales? Vandana?
All right. Thank you, Sanjay, for welcoming me to this seminar. I'm glad that I'm invited to this seminar as a guest expert. It's nice to interact with people with diverse walks of life and share your insights on business. My idea about lead generation is that it is the crux to your business. So all of us believe in building sales pipelines, sales funnels for us. So while you believe in building sales pipeline and sales funnels for yourself, lead generation is the first and the utmost important step, right? To me, it is really, really important for business because this is the step which actually brings in a lot of suspects to you, and the suspects gets converted into prospects. Eventually, they lead to a sale for you. So this is ideally, if I was to put a little more creative, lead is like an embryo for you for nurturing the entire sales cycle. Okay, if given the right nurturing of engagement, leads to a stage of your delivery of the target, right? And that's the importance of lead generation in your business or in every business that you are working for. Okay, so that's a little crisp comment that I had from my end. Sanjay, I think I'll keep on adding to my insights as and when the webinar moves on. Over to you again.
Fantastic, fantastic, Vandana. And on behalf of all my participants today, I welcome you to this show for having taken out your precious time to be a part of this show. Vandana, आप बने रहिए. जैसे जैसे program आगे बढ़ेगा, we will keep on coming back to you for your expert comments on the same. I hope you enjoy the program. Vandana, thank you very much once again. You can put your video off, and as on when we ask you questions, you can come back. Thank you so much. Friends, we were shortly talking to Vandana Negi, who heads learning and development at NIT at Gurgaon. So we will be getting back to her with her questions from time to time. Let's move forward with cloud mapping in sales for lead generation. All right, I just want to share this small screen with you. And what do you see there on the screen? You see a happy salesperson. All right, that's a young man, very jubilant that he has got an order. So you can see on the screen, he has just got a sales order. He's elated, he's happy, he's on top of the world. आपको स्क्रीन के कॉर्नर में दिख रही है कि उसे ऐसा लग रहा है कि पोडियम के नंबर 1 पोजीशन पे वो खड़ा है. उसे जिंदगी हासिल हो गई, उसे दुनिया हासिल हो गई। और ऐसा लगता है दोस्तों, जिस दिन ऑर्डर मिलती है, जिस दिन एक बहुत बड़ा ऑर्डर हाथ लगता है, आई एम श्योर ऑल ऑफ अस फील लाइक दिस, आई एम श्योर ऑल ऑफ अस फील लाइक दिस। बट यहां से थोड़ी सी सिनेरियो बदलेगी। आई एम श्योर जब मुझे कोई ऐसी बड़ी ऑर्डर हाथ में लगती है तो वी आर इलेटेड। और क्यों ना इलेटेड हो, अच्छी बात है। आई विल ऑल्सो बी वेरी इलेटेड। देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम एज फार एज दिस इज कंसर्न। बट आफ्टर गेटिंग दैट ऑर्डर, और दोस्तों अगर मैं इस ऑर्डर को काल्पनिक तरीके से, so just hypothetically, if I compare this drop of water, or rather if I compare this order, sales order, to one drop of water which coincidentally fell on my head. I am repeating, friends, it's a new concept I'm introducing to you. If this order which I took in my last slide, if I consider this order as one drop of water which fell on my head, then there can be two kinds of salespeople. The first salesperson, the first kind of sales manager, who will rejoice, who will say that, wow, God chose me to give this order. Thank you, oh my Lord. You chose me to give this order. I'm grateful to you. Fantastic. There is another kind of sales manager. And what will this second kind of sales manager say? Of course, he will also pay his gratitude to God. He will also be happy to the Almighty that, okay, God, you choose me to give this order. Thank you so much. But the second kind of sales manager will not be happy with that one drop of water which fell on his head. He will ask this question to himself, that अगर ये एक बूंद पानी मेरे सर पे गिरा और इस एक बूंद पानी से मैं इतना खुश हो गया, why can I not trace this drop of water all the way back to the cloud from where this drop of water fell down? क्योंकि अगर एक बूंद पानी मेरे सर पे गिरी है तो निश्चय न निश्चय वो किसी न किसी क्लाउड से गिरी है। और किसी भी क्लाउड में सिर्फ एक बूंद पानी नहीं होता दोस्तों, there are millions of droplets of water in a cloud. So the question here is, do you get happy with that one drop of water which fell on your head? Or do you try to trace back that drop of water all the way back into the cloud from where it fell? और इस पूरी केस की नजाकत यहीं से पलट जाती है दोस्तों। As a sales consultant, as a sales coach, as a sales motivator and trainer, I can tell you with a lot of responsibility and authority that unfortunately 87% of sales managers on earth, I'm not saying only India, on earth, as high as 87% sales managers are happy with the drop of water which fell on their head. It is only 13% sales managers who actually try to make an effort to trace their way back to the cloud from where the drop of water fell down. And my entire context of cloud marketing arises from here. This is exactly what I mean to say by cloud marketing. And let me quickly go to my guest expert today, Vandana. Vandana, if you could just put your video on for a moment. Vandana, I would like to ask you this question, that what are your views on cloud marketing? Do you think that it is something very relevant for B2C markets alone? Or do you think it is universally acceptable in B2C and B2B markets as well? And what is the relevance that you give to cloud marketing as a concept of lead generation?
See, to me, it is relevant to both B2B and B2C, right? Though B2B and B2C at times are different from each other because the sales cycle length is different. So B2B sales cycle is a little more than the B2C's sales cycle. So the methods of lead generation tend to become a little different. Of course, the audience scope tends to change with B2B and B2C. The main challenge is that with B2C, you are nowadays saturated with a lot of aspects that wants to take customer attention. However, with B2B, you still have some niche people who are running some campaigns. Uh, of course, price is an aspect, but yes, cloud marketing is relevant for both B2B and B2C. That's one aspect of cloud marketing. There are other kinds of marketing which can differ for B2B and B2C, like a field marketing or a viral or a drip marketing. But this is one marketing strategy which shall be relevant for both. So no matter you cater to B2B or you cater to B2C, that shall be an important aspect for you to learn today.
All right, thank you very much, Vanna. Vanna, I'm really sorry. I think I made a small mistake in your introduction. So may I request you to set it right yourself so that there is no more mistake on that?
Yeah, just a quick reiteration to everybody. I head the Sales Academy of NIIT. Sales Academy is a division within the talent development or the learning and development wing of NIIT. I head that division particularly. In my past assignments, I have myself done sales, which Sanjay very rightly mentioned to you all. And now I am fortunate enough to guide people to do effective sales.
Thank you very much, Vanna, for that correction. Please, आप हमारे साथ बने रहिए. It's very interesting, friends, that it's not only that I have this privilege to be talking to all of you across the country, but we also have the privilege of experts from the field who are taking their time off to come and join us in this revolution of spreading the good word called sales to the entire world. Wonderful. Thank you so much. So now that you have understood the importance of cloud marketing, I think you will very well correlate with this slide of mine, which shows that how many such clouds can you trace your existing customer base to? How many such clouds can you trace your existing customer base to? And at this juncture, let me quickly ask some people. So Mr. Kiran Kumar, if you can hear me, then just unmute yourself and introduce yourself so that I can ask you some question. Kiran Kumar.
Sir, good evening. I'm Kiran Kumar from Chems Forging, Bangalore. So, which is located in Bangalore. I'm taking care of sales and marketing in this company. So, I'm working here from past 9 years.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Kiran Kumar. He works for Chems Forging in Bangalore. So, Kiran, we just spoke about this cloud mapping. And I want to quickly do a case study with you to really understand whether you are able to connect with me or not. So can you tell me the name of the last customer that you acquired?
Sir, last customer I acquired is in Samyak Motors in Coimbatore.
Okay, Samyak Motors in Coimbatore. And what do they do?
Sir, they are into agriculture field tractors manufacturers.
Okay, fantastic. And friends, all of you have to pay attention because these live examples will help you connect to your own case study. So Mr. Kiran Kumar from Chems Forging, Bangalore says that the last customer he acquired was someone called Samyak Motors in Coimbatore, which manufactures tractors for agriculture. Now, Kiran Kumar, if you were to do cloud mapping, then how would you do it? What exactly will you do for cloud mapping? Because Samyak Motors is like a drop of water which fell on your head. And as you learned just now, that you should not be happy only with one Samyak Motors. So now you want to trace the Samyak Motors back to all such equivalent Samyak Motors in the world. So what exactly will you do?
Sir,
Yes, you can put your video on.
Yeah, I'm getting a voice break from you, sir. I'm not able to hear properly. I'm getting a voice breakups.
Okay. I will just repeat, Kiran, that if you were to do cloud mapping on Samyak Motors as a client, what exactly will you do?
Sir, I'll search a database and I'll interact with the customers. So the phone first. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
So we are interacting with the customers. So create a database. So lead mapping and then we have to interact with the customers.
No, Kiran Kumar, that's not cloud mapping. So if Kiran Kumar has to do cloud mapping, then he has to trace back Samyak Motors. So what is Samyak Motors? Samyak Motors manufactures tractors for agriculture. So cloud mapping, the law of cloud mapping says that go back to the cloud that belongs to Samyak Motors. So I will go back and look for all those manufacturers who manufacture tractors for agriculture equipments. Are you getting my point, Kiran Kumar?
Yeah, sir. Understood.
So no, don't be happy with Samyak Motors. Use it as an excuse to go back and trace all those people on internet or on any other source of data who are manufacturing tractors. So what will happen is after one Samyak Motors, you will get the data of at least 100 people who are manufacturing tractors, and that will give you a huge lead bank.
Yeah, sir, exactly right. I was not able to put on the words. The same thing we are practically right now, we are doing on it, sir.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Kiran Kumar. Thank you very much. You can mute yourself. Let me quickly take one more example there from someone else, from some other part of the industry. Okay. All right. So can I speak to you, Mr. Rahul Gupta? Please unmute yourself and please introduce yourself. Rahul Gupta.
Hello, Sanjay sir. I was about to, write a question to you.
All right. So please introduce yourself for the benefit of the audience, and then we can ask a question to you.
Hi guys, I'm Rahul. I'm currently working in a real estate industry. So far the experience with Sanjay sir has been really fantastic.
All right, Rahul, you're from which city?
Gwalior.
All right, so Rahul there from a real estate background in Gwalior. So Rahul, if you end up selling, let me ask you a question, Rahul. Who is the last customer that you closed a deal with? So I don't need the name. I just want to know his profile.
So he's a contractor, sir.
Okay, so gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, Rahul closed a real estate deal with a contractor. What kind of contractor was he?
The construction contractor.
He was a civil construction contractor. Very good. So now, Rahul, now that you have closed a deal with a civil construction contractor, if you were to use the rules of cloud mapping, what exactly will you do?
Sir, I'll ask cement suppliers, big cement suppliers who give cement to the large contractors, civil contractors.
All right, that's a small mistake, Rahul. So what you will do is you will look for the cloud of civil contractors. So basically you have to go back to Gwalior and ask yourself, how many other civil contractors are there in Gwalior? You have to ask yourself that, is there any association of civil contractors in Gwalior? And the moment you do that, Rahul, you will get a list of 100 people, at least, who will qualify to be your cloud. Am I clear to you, Rahul?
Yes, sir.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm investing some time for all of you to really understand what I mean by cloud mapping, because cloud mapping, सिंपल हिंदी में बताऊं तो वो बूंद जो मेरे सर पे गिरी है एक ऑर्डर के रूप में, उस बूंद के जड़ में एक क्लाउड होगा. So I will trace that drop of water back to the cloud from where this drop of water fell to me. And that's exactly what I mean by cloud mapping. Wonderful, friends. And that's what my guarantee to all of you, that if you do cloud mapping properly, then every cloud, I repeat, every cloud will give you a lead bank of at least 100 leads. है ना बहुत मजे की बात दोस्तों. एक तरफ तो हम मरमर करते रहते हैं कि लीड्स नहीं है यार, कस्टमर कहाँ से बनाओ, आजकल मार्केट में सूखा पड़ा हुआ है, we don't have enough leads with us. I promise you, friends, that if you know how to do cloud mapping, and if you are able to exactly identify the different kinds of clouds that you have closed in the past and trace back the clouds, you will be getting 100 leads out of every cloud that we are talking about. आप लोग जो 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 मेरे लिए नए नहीं हैं उनको मैं बता दूं कि अगर ये मेरा बताया हुआ रेशियो काम नहीं करता आपको, तो प्लीज डू गेट बैक टू मी, बिकॉज it is my job to ensure, it is my job to prove that every cloud will give you 100 leads. All right. If you are all enjoying this program, friends, we are 30 minutes into this webinar. If you're all enjoying this program, quickly go to the chat box and write enjoying as in E. Just write E and I'll know that you're enjoying, friends. Just write E for me. All right. Thank you so much, Palak, Sanjay, Ashish, Mansi, Avnish. Thank you so much. I'm really sorry, my friends on YouTube and Instagram. I'm not able to respond to you directly. But I can see your comments on the comment box and I'm enjoying every bit of it. All right, friends, if all of you are enjoying this program, I'm lucky. I'm happy to move it forward. So with those 100 leads, what am I trying to do? If you look at the screen, you can see those 5 blocks which are moving down. And can you see that red block which is moving up? So cloud mapping, what am I trying to actually advocate to you? I'm trying to advocate to you, look back to the cloud of each micro market segment. Normally 87% sales managers क्या करते हैं? 87% sales managers order book करते हैं और भगवान का प्रसाद समझ के आगे बढ़ते हैं. They move forward. क्या मैं आपको बोल रहा हूं आगे नहीं बढ़ना है? नहीं, बिल्कुल बढ़ना है आगे. लेकिन every time you close a micro market segment, look back. Remember that red arrow in my slide. Look back and try and reach the cloud from where this order came. ये स्लाइड को याद रखना दोस्तों. ये जो लाल वाला एरो है ना, जो मुझे हिदायत देती है कि थोड़ा पीछे जाओ, क्लाउड को देखो, क्लाउड को मैप करो. आपके कुएं में इतना पानी होगा, इतना पानी होगा, your well is never going to run dry of water. Okay, fantastic. अब हम ये क्लाउड मैपिंग जो लीड जनरेशन का माध्यम है, इसके लिए हम इतना चिंतित क्यों हैं? Why are we so worried? What will happen if we don't do cloud mapping? Well, if you don't do cloud mapping, so number one point is that you will always run short of leads. What is more important to understand is cloud mapping gives me a 7:1 hit ratio, which means that every time I meet 7 leads from clouds, I get 1 order. And this is a belief system, friends. मेरे दिमाग में तो बिल्कुल बिलीफ बन के भरा हुआ है कि जब भी मैं किसी क्लाउड को अटैक करता हूं, और अटैक से मतलब मारधाड़ नहीं है, जब भी मैं किसी क्लाउड के लीड्स को कांटेक्ट करता हूं, तो I get a hit ratio of 7:1, which is a very good hit ratio, because normally when you are not hitting a cloud, you would be getting hit ratios of 10:1, 15:1, as high as 19:1. But when you are doing a cloud mapping, you can get a hit ratio of 7:1, which is a wonderful hit ratio. And I will quickly ask people in the chat box to write, what is the kind of hit ratio that you're getting right now? What kind of hit ratio do you get right now? Please put it on the chat box for me. My friends on YouTube, please put it on the comment box below. What kind of hit ratio are you getting right now? Okay, Ashish Sarin says 10:1, Sarvesh 10:1, that's very good. Okay, there's someone who gets 5:1, oh my God. All right, Megha Jain says 50:1, Ashok saying 10:1, all right. Okay, fantastic. तो आप लोग सबके रिजल्ट में मुझे एक बात तो दिख रहा है कि 7:1 किसी को नहीं मिलता. तो अगर इस तरीके में 7:1 मिल पाएगा, so do you think that this is a good idea? And do you think that we should go for it? All right. आइए इस समय हम अपने गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर वंदना नेगी जी को पूछते हैं. वंदना जी, what do you think? Do you think 7:1 is a good hit ratio in sales? And do you think that it is important for people to go in for this kind of hit ratio? What is your opinion on this hit ratio?
See, ideally, the conversions that you usually get in a business is 4:1 or 5:1. That's as per the industry benchmarks. But 7:1 is certainly a very good ratio that you are getting. If one is able to achieve that, then of course you are at a marvelous conversion rate of this.
Thank you so much, Vandana. Thank you so much. So Vandana says that she gets a hit ratio of 4 or 5:1, which is actually super, super, super. So I'm sure at NIT, they're getting a very huge hit ratio. But I can tell you in the industry, broadly speaking, especially into direct selling and B2B selling, you will not get a hit ratio of better than, which is better than 15:1 or 10:1. So 10:1 is very senior salespeople. So 7:1 is a good hit ratio, friends. Let's go for it. So what we are really talking about here in cloud mapping is farm your customer silo types. देखिए क्या होता है जब आप क्लाउड मैपिंग करते हैं. मान लीजिए कि you are encountering, and let's take the example of Chems Forging, Mr. Kiran Kumar, who just came to us some time back. So let's assume that he is dealing with the Samyak Motors in Coimbatore. Now, the more he deals with Samyak Motors in Coimbatore, he will understand the tractor industry very well. Now, the more he understands tractor industry and the more he does cloud mapping, so the more number of tractor manufacturers that he keeps on meeting, slowly Mr. Kiran Kumar will become a kind of mini expert into handling forgings for tractors in agriculture sector. And by getting this core competency, you have added an extra feather in your cap. Just imagine for a moment, if you actually become mini experts for multiple clouds in your life, can you imagine what kind of status it will give you in the industry? Now, today, Kiran Kumar from Chems Forging becomes a mini expert in agriculture sector tractors. Tomorrow, Mr. Kiran Kumar becomes a mini expert in hydraulics application in oil and sector. Day after tomorrow, Mr. Kiran Kumar becomes a CNC machine expert for auto components, because Kiran Kumar's company, which is into forging, machining, and auto components, will deal with all these applications. So every time Kiran Kumar, and when I'm saying Kiran Kumar, friends, I mean each one of you sitting there. Kiran Kumar is just an example. Each one of you will get into multiple core competencies. Your subject matter expertise of each silo will keep on improving. And the more subject matter expertise you have on each silo, you will find that the degree of difficulty. All right, I request all of you to please go on mute. ये पूछ ले तबे चालू करे भैया, please go on mute. Can you all please go on mute? All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. मैं वापस से आप लोग से विनती करता हूं दोस्तों, अपने अपने वॉल्यूम को म्यूट में रखिए, थोड़ी सी तहजीब बनाए रखेंगे, प्रोग्राम में ज्यादा मजा आएगा. Thank you so much. All right, so farm customer silo types. So the moment you go into deeper into each silo, your expertise for that silo will keep on improving and your core competency will improve. So you can see वो smiling faces की blocks लगा रहा हूं मैं एक के ऊपर एक. I'll keep on adding those smiling faces blocks one on top of the other, and slowly I will not only have a huge lead bank with me, but I will also have a huge customer base with me. And that's what I mean by farming customer silo types. अब समय आ गया दोस्तों, 25 मिनट का समय बचा है हमारे वेबिनार में, और इस 25 मिनट में हमें काफी कुछ कवर करना है. आप लोग के कुछ सवाल हैं तो लेट मी गो एंड चेक इन द चैट बॉक्स कि क्या किसी ने कोई सवाल पूछा है. ऑलराइट, वेरी गुड. मुझे बहुत सारे हिट रेशियोज दिख रही हैं स्क्रीन पे. ओके, वंडरफुल. ओके, वंडरफुल, ग्रेट. क्या आपके दिमाग में कोई सवाल आ रहा है? Would you like to ask me any question at this stage? Okay, all right. So I have got one question. Okay, I've got one question there from from Reena Chaturvedi. So Reena asked me a question that what is the guarantee that I will get a hit ratio of 7:1 on cloud mapping? Well, Reena ji, guarantee तो किसी बात की नहीं होती, लेकिन this is a part of my belief system. मैं इतना जरूर आपको कह सकता हूँ चतुर्वेदी मैडम कि अगर आप क्लाउड मैपिंग ढंग से करते हो and if you do not get a hit ratio of 7:1, then you have all rights to contact me as a sales consultant, and it is my duty to offer my services absolutely free of charge to you till such time we are able to prove that you are able to get 7:1 hit ratio on cloud mapping. फिलहाल के लिए मैं इतना ही कह सकता हूँ वंदना जी, I'm sorry Reena ji, because cloud mapping is an age-old and very practiced idea of lead generation. So for the moment, just trust me and take it forward. Thank you so much, Chaturvedi madam. If I have answered your question correctly, please write a yes on the chat box. All right, thank you so much. Is there any other question that anyone wants to ask? Okay, I do not have any more questions. Okay, let me check on the YouTube if there's any questions on the comment box. Oh my God, there are a lot of comments on the YouTube channel. All right, let me return back to that. Let me take this slide for all of you. Keywords to trace clouds of leads. जब मैं clouds of leads को trace करने जाऊंगा, तो what are the 3 questions that I should ask to myself? Question number 1. Who else matches the profile of this customer? ठीक है ना? क्योंकि मैं क्लाउड मैपिंग कर रहा हूं, तो मैं क्लाउड मैपिंग किसकी करूंगा? उस बूंद ऑफ पानी जो मेरे सर पे गिरा है. बूंद ऑफ पानी मतलब एक कस्टमर. तो जैसे कि अभी अभी हमने एग्जांपल लिया था किसका, सम्यक मोटर्स का, कोयम्बटूर का एग्जांपल लिया था, तो वो एक बूंद ऑफ वाटर है. तो किरण कुमार जी खुद से क्या सवाल पूछेंगे? Who else matches the profile of this customer? Or the moment Kiran Kumar asks these questions to himself, he will get an answer that all those tractor manufacturers who focus on the agriculture sector will match the profile of this customer. And quickly Kiran Kumar will go and try and contact them and get more leads. What is the second question that Kiran Kumar could ask? और हम बार बार किरण कुमार का नाम क्यों ले रहे हैं? बेचारा ब्लश कर रहा होगा. Let us take a new example. Can I talk to you, Mr. Priyesh Singhania? Priyesh Singhania, please unmute yourself. Priyesh Singhania. Priyesh Singhania, are you able to hear me? No, I think we are not able to get Priyesh Singhania ji. No problem. Let me.
No.
Okay, Priyesh, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Priyesh, could you quickly introduce yourself for the benefit of our audience so that I can ask you a question?
Yeah, hi. Hello, everyone. Myself, Priyesh Singhania. I am from Raipur, Chhattisgarh, and we are into industrial supplies. This is our family business. Mine is the 3rd generation in this business. And,
all right, thank you very much, Priyesh. So Priyesh runs a trading outfit at Raipur in Chhattisgarh, and Priyesh is into supply of industrial products like bearings and industrial oil. Am I right, Priyesh?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, so Priyesh, if you have been listening to this program today, let's just take an example of the last customer of industrial oil that you acquired. Just take any one example.
Last customer what we have acquired is NR Ispat from Nagar.
Okay, so Priyesh has acquired NR Ispat. Now NR Ispat की profile क्या है? चलिए NR Ispat को हम ये 3 सवाल पूछते हैं Priyesh. So who else will match the profile of NR Ispat? तो NR Ispat क्या करती है Priyesh? क्या बनाती है?
Steel manufacturing unit.
स्टील में क्या बनाती है? लॉन्ग बनाती है, सरिया बनाती है, फ्लैट बनाती है, पाइप बनाती है?
Mostly इन लोग का integrated plant है. Some units make TMT plants. अगर मतलब इनका integrated plant रहता है. TMT plant है mostly इनका.
All right. So NR Ispat. So when I ask the first question, who else matches the profile of this customer? I get the answer TMT manufacturers.
Yes, yes.
Right, Priyesh? Yes. So what is my first job? My first job is to go and do cloud mapping of all TMT manufacturers, right?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Now let's ask the second question. And what is the second question? What are the groups that this customer would be a part of? यानी कि ये जो एनआर इस्पात आपने जिसको ग्राहक बनाया, ये और कौन-कौन से ग्रुप का मेंबर होगा? क्या ये स्टील चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स का मेंबर होगा?
Okay. Yes. Maybe. Yes.
Maybe. क्या ये किसी क्लब का मेंबर होगा? क्या ये किसी चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स का मेंबर होगा? क्या ये किसी इंडस्ट्रियल एसोसिएशन का मेंबर होगा? ये सारे सवाल, these are the question that comes to my mind. And for cloud mapping, I start going and asking these questions to my customer. Now, after asking the customer, I get to know that NR Ispat is a member of Raipur Chamber of Steel and Commerce. Fantastic. So, Priyesh, फिर हमने क्या करना है cloud mapping के लिए?
उसको मैप करना है, उसके कीवर्ड्स उसमें
Yes, so we will go and acquire the directory of Steel and Hardware Chamber of Raipur, and we will send our introduction letter to all the TMT manufacturers in Steel and Hardware Chamber.
Right.
Fantastic. So we have got the answer to second question. देखिए, एक ही ग्राहक से मुझे दो अलग-अलग क्लाउड मिले. First, I got the cloud of TMT manufacturers in Chhattisgarh. Second, I got a cloud of Steel and Hardware Chamber of Chhattisgarh. Now, Priyesh बने रहिए. तीसरा question, what are the geographies where I can find customer of this type? So, in this case, you will ask the question that what are the different parts of Chhattisgarh where TMT is manufactured?
Yes.
And now you see you are going to get the third cloud. Are we on the same page, Priyesh Singhania?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Priyesh, for that cooperation. You can mute yourself and thank you very much for that participation. So, दोस्तों आपने देखा हम live examples ले रहे हैं. We are talking to people live to understand how well is this concept really applying to practically. And we just spoke to Mr. Priyesh Singhania, who is the director of a company called Hindustan Impex in Raipur, Chhattisgarh. They are into industrial oil and bearings. And Priyesh just gave an example that he procured a customer called NR Ispat in Raipur for industrial oil. And quickly we mapped 3 different clouds out of the same customer. Now look at the sales manager who has done this cloud mapping, and look at the sales manager who has just acquired NR Ispat and is sleeping peacefully. I'm sure आपको इन दोनों जात के sales managers में फर्क दिखना नजर आ रहा होगा. And I'm sure कि you don't want such people in your team who just acquire customers and do not do cloud mapping. क्योंकि कस्टमर एक्वायर करने में बहुत मेहनत लगती है, पैसे लगते हैं, एनर्जी लगती है, लेकिन एक कस्टमर एक्वायर करने के बाद to map the cloud related to that customer and to be able to reach out to the cloud related to that customer is not so difficult, is actually smart work. And if you know how to do it, friends, you are going to crack it, man. The kind of leads and the kind of sales funnel that you can have, the robustness of your sales funnel is going to be tremendous. It's just going to be tremendous. And this is where I'm talking about the importance of cloud mapping. हमारी गेस्ट मैडम हैं यहाँ, वंदना नेगी जी. वंदना जी, आपसे सवाल पूछना चाहूंगा. First of all, are you enjoying your presence in this program or not, Vandana?
Absolutely, I am enjoying my presence.
So thank you so much, Vandana. How do you like this idea of talking to so many people? I'm told that we are around 2,482 right now, spread across the 3 platforms. So as someone who heads an academy and who looks at talent development, how do you look at webinars as a mode of communication, especially for sales training programs?
See, webinars are wonderful modes of communication, especially for sales training programs, because here you tend to not only get to hear from the trainers, experts, but there is a lot of group learning, peer-to-peer learning, wherein people from diverse backgrounds come here, share their experiences, and tend to benefit from the learnings that the trainer would have brought across. While people share their experiences are a learning both for the trainer and for the group as well. And just to share with you all, a webinar is also one of the methods to generate leads.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Vandana. You just saw those 3 questions that we are asking for creating clouds. Do you feel that there could be any 4th or 5th or 6th way to create more clouds? What is your opinion on this?
See, as of now, I think it's quite complete, but a lot depends as to how deep do you want to go into the demographic study of the person. It has geographies, it has groups, it has how do you profile. But when you actually profile, a lot depends on the salesperson as to how deep this person goes into profiling a particular customer. So a lot depends on your micro list of profiling. The word profile completes it all, but your micro list of profiling as a salesperson has to be complete depending on your industry.
Thank you so much, Vandana. And if I may ask, how many years have you invested into the sales function and how has been your journey?
Close to 15 years in the entire training and sales function. My journey has been marvelous. I've enjoyed every bit of my journey, at times learning from people, at times learning from certain clients, and at times making people learn as well, right? There have been diverse experiences which have made me learn how various industries work. So just to share with you all, I have worked not only in the education industry, which is my present area of working. I have also worked in the telecom industry, in the legal industry, in the FMCG industry as well. I have been blessed in handling clients of various industries as well, which gives me a great experience of seeing sales from all aspects.
Fantastic, Vandana. Thank you so much. So legal, FMCG, telecom, and now education. Guys, mujhe thodi si, I'm getting a bit greedy, so I'll keep 5 minutes for all of you. So all those of you who are bored of asking questions to me can put your questions today to Vandana. We'll keep the last 5 minutes for you to ask questions to Vandana. Thank you so much, Vandana. We are 12 minutes into this webinar today, and I just want to close this topic with few more slides and we get back to you, Vandana, with more questions for you. Thank you so much. So friends, coming back to the topic, cloud mapping कर लिया हमने, cloud mapping हो गई, हमारे पास leads भी आ गए. अब leads के साथ किस तरह की communication रखनी है? क्योंकि आपने सुना होगा कि प्यार उसी महबूबा से होती है जिसे अपना प्रस्ताव रखना आता है. ऐसे बहुत सारे मोहब्बत करने वाले प्रस्ताव रख नहीं पाए, तो नॉर्मली अपनी माशूका की शादी में के बारात में नाचते हुए पाए जाते हैं. And I'm sure you want to laugh at that joke. What I'm trying to say is, if you do not know how to propose, you might end up dancing in the marriage of the person that you actually wanted to marry. So similarly, if you do not know how to propose to a lead which you have acquired from a cloud, you may not get any hit ratio there. So I'm sharing with you a kind of template which should be used for communicating to people from the cloud. एकदम कोई पत्थर की लकीर नहीं है, थोड़ा 19-20 चेंज कर सकते हैं, बट इस कम्युनिकेशन का सार क्या है, इस कम्युनिकेशन की भावना क्या है, वो समझ लीजिए and try to make use of this communication in the right context. So I would like to say that, dear patron, we have customers with us who match your profile and are extremely happy with our services. Our endeavor to connect with you is to enable you enjoy all the privileges that your colleagues are enjoying with us. The content, the context of my content is कि प्रिय दोस्त, आप ही की तरह कुछ कस्टमर्स हैं हमारे पास जिनको हमने बड़ा खुश रखा है. क्या आप चाहोगे कि आपके साथ मिलके हम वो सारी खुशी की बातें, वो सारी प्रिविलेज की बातें आपसे शेयर कर पाएं? And that's the context of what I'm trying to say, friends. So याद रखिए कि जब आप क्लाउड मैपिंग करते हैं तो उसका कम्युनिकेशन में ये बताना मत भूलिए कि आप उस तरह के लोगों से डील कर चुके हैं, आप उस तरह के लोगों को डील कर रहे हैं, and you know exactly what are the pain points of such clients, and you are ready with solution to address the pain points of such clients. Fantastic, friends. I'm really sorry for those of you who are on YouTube. मैं हाथ जोड़ के नमन करता हूं आपको, मेरे YouTube के सारे विजिटर्स, सारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स. मैं आपके साथ क्वेश्चन आंसर नहीं कर पा रहा हूं क्योंकि आई एम फाइंडिंग इट सो डिफिकल्ट टू हैंडल 3 mediums together. So I'm just focusing on question answers posed by Zoom members. But thank you very much, all those of you on YouTube and Instagram. I will be answering all your questions offline once I finish the program. But मेरा ये प्रणाम जरूर स्वीकार करें, and I look forward to be meeting you, talking to you down the line. Thank you so much. आपकी स्क्रीन पे दोस्तों आपको दिख रहा है members of equal social status. What is this concept called members of equal social status? ये जो टर्मिनोलॉजी है MES, MESS, आप अगर किसी डिफेंस एस्टैब्लिशमेंट में जाएंगे, if you visit any defense establishment, then they call it officers mess, NCO mess. So first time I went to a defense establishment, I asked them that, oh, you have such a wonderful club, why do you call it mess? I don't find anything messy here. And that is the first time I was told that mess is not the English word mess, but it actually stands for this acronym called members of equal social status. यानी कि उस क्लब में सिर्फ ऑफिसर्स आएंगे या दूसरे क्लब में सिर्फ एनसीओज आएंगे. अगर हम इसी कॉन्सेप्ट को क्लाउड मैपिंग के कॉन्सेप्ट में लेके जाते हैं, so what we are essentially doing through cloud mapping, through one customer, we are able to trace back to the mess. And which mess I'm talking about? I'm talking about members of equal social status. जी हाँ दोस्तों, तो मेस मेरे हिसाब से एक क्लाउड के बराबर है. तो अगर आपने क्लाउड समझ लिया है तो वेल एंड गुड. अगर आपने मेस की परिभाषा समझ ली है तो भी वो क्लाउड के बराबर है. So either way, it's important that you should know how to reach out to the cloud. So यहाँ पे मैं आपसे क्या बताना चाह रहा हूँ, each customer type will give you mastery of dealing with the cloud. Make it your core competency. We have already talked before. देखिए स्क्रीन पे आपको एक स्माइलिंग फेस, एक रोंदू फेस दिख रही है. I want more of these yellow blocks with me. I am not looking at these red blocks. And in my process of doing cloud mapping, I will end up with few red blocks. Don't worry about it. Try to assemble more and more of these yellow blocks with you. And here, and that's the last slide that I'm sharing with all of you today. What I'm trying to show you, friends, is this concept of more customer per type. दोस्तों मैं विज्ञान का विद्यार्थी हूं और मैं सेल्स में भी विज्ञान देखता हूं, और as a management consultant we always say that if you cannot measure it, you cannot improve it. तो ये जो क्लाउड मैपिंग की चर्चा इतनी देर से हो रही है, उसको मेजर करने का मापदंड क्या है? What is the yardstick by which you measure cloud mapping? And the yardstick for measuring cloud mapping is MCPT. And what is MCPT? More customer per type. और अगर आपको स्क्रीन में दिख रही है, मेरे पास ग्रीन कलर के 3 डब्बे हैं, यानी एक कस्टमर टाइप वो हो गया. रेड कलर के 2 डब्बे यानी एक कस्टमर टाइप वो हो गई. तो आज के प्रोग्राम के बाद घर जाके, शायद आप लोग ऑलरेडी घर में हैं, ये कैलकुलेट करना मत भूलिए कि आज के डेट में व्हाट इज द एमसीपीटी इंडेक्स दैट यू आर सिटिंग ऑन, एंड आस्क योरसेल्फ दैट हाउ डू आई maximize, or rather how do I increase my MCPT index? Because if you can increase your MCPT index, then by default you can increase your cloud mapping index. है ना मजे की बात दोस्तों? तो आपके साथ मैंने एक मैथमेटिकल फॉर्मूला डिस्कस किया दैट आज से आप अपनी MCPT इंडेक्स को बढ़ाने में लग जाइए. जैसे ही आप अपनी MCPT इंडेक्स को बढ़ाएंगे तो आपके सामने एक इस तरह का सेल्स फनल नजर आएगा. The moment you try to improve your MCPT index, you will get an increment in your sales funnel somewhat similar to what you can see on the screen. Every time you increase your MCPT index, you'll be able to add 7 leads, and for every 7 leads, you will get 4 opportunities, you will get 4 proposals, you will do 2 negotiation, and you will be able to close 1 order. That's the short of it. 7 new leads gives 4 new opportunities, gives 4 new proposals, 2 new negotiation, and 1 strong order. और मैंने तो आपसे बात किया है कि हर क्लाउड आपको 100 लीड्स देगा. जी हाँ दोस्तों, 100 लीड्स देगा, पर मैंने सिर्फ 7:1 का सेल्स फनल बनाया है स्क्रीन पे. इस तरह के 13 टाइम्स सेल्स फनल्स बनेंगी आपकी, और एवरी सेल्स फनल में आपको एक नया ऑर्डर क्लोज होगा. एंड अगर हम ऐसा कर पाए तो आई एम श्योर दैट ऑल ऑफ यू विल गो होम स्माइलिंग. And that's the exact idea, that can we develop a sales funnel like this, where an increment of 7 leads through cloud mapping will give me an increment of 1 order in my kitty. And if I'm able to do that, I think we have understood what is cloud mapping, friends. This is my last screen for the day to you. And on the screen, you can see the word impossible for some and I am possible for others. और वो जो क्रेन है, उस क्रेन से मैं I am को हटा रहा हूं और आपसे बात करना चाह रहा हूं. It's possible for all of you. It's possible for all of you to do cloud mapping. It's possible for all of you to be creating new sales funnel of 7:1. It's possible. Every time you close an order now, don't sit back and enjoy. Consciously go and trace the cloud back. Ask those 3 questions which I have asked you as keywords. You go back to at least 3 clouds from each new client, and that's a huge way of reaching out to new customer friends. समय की पाबंदी है और सिर्फ 3 मिनट का समय बचा है. आप लोग सभी का पुनः स्वागत है सेल्स की पाठशाला में. For those of you who have joined Sales Ki Pathshala for the first time, I want to reiterate that Sales Ki Pathshala is organized by Strategic Concepts India Private Limited. It is organized every Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. in the evening. And this has been happening since 2018 January. So just like every Wednesday, next Wednesday, again, we are going to have a Sales Ki Pathshala for all of you. And next week, Sales Ki Pathshala is on customer relationship management. And for those of you who are keen to understand and participate in the upcoming Sales Ki Pathshala on next Wednesday, that is 17th June, on customer relationship management, please check out the credentials there and do not forget to register yourself, because if you do not register yourself, we will not give you an entry into this. And I hope and pray that all of you enjoyed today's Sales Ki Pathshala. Before we move forward, may I request all of you to put your videos on? Time to say goodbye, time to meet each other, time to see each other, friends. Please put your videos on, and I will quickly request Vandana to please. So friends, all those of you who have any questions to ask to Vandana or to me, please post your questions, so that we could suitably wrap up the sales Pathshala today. We are sitting exactly 1 minute from the webinar, but I take your permission to extend it by 5 minutes at least. Go ahead, if you have more questions, we will still take more time. But put all your videos on. I still find a lot of people who have not put their videos on. Guys, please put your videos on. Thank you so much. All right, please shoot your questions if you have any. In your question, be very clear whether you want to ask this question to Vandana or to me. Yes, all of you are staring as if someone is going to ask a question. Guys, if you have a question, go ahead and ask. Unmute yourself and ask the question. Yes, Kiran Kumar, you have a question?
Oh, sir.
All right, good. So I don't see any question there. All right, some closing comments from Vandana before we wrap up the program. So Vandana, once again, thank you so much for taking out your time to participate in this. Your closing comments before we say sayonara to everyone.
Sure. So while today we've learned about cloud marketing and we've learned how is that lead generation through cloud marketing can help us, right? I would like to close the comments by saying that while you are practicing cloud marketing, there are various types of marketing strategies that can help you generate leads for your respective business. There are viral marketing, there is drip marketing, there is experiential marketing, which you can do as and when the lockdown or COVID permits us. There is a word of mouth marketing as well, right? So please do try cloud marketing and all these types of marketing to generate leads for your business. Generating leads for your business hasn't been very tough, will not be very tough. It's just that you have to analyze the type of industry, the type of audience, and the type of circumstances and choose the right marketing style to generate leads for your business.
Thank you so much, Vandana, there. And for all those of you on YouTube, Instagram, and Zoom, we have just posted a feedback form link. There's a link posted for feedback. I request all of you to please click on that link and give your valuable feedback to us so that we keep on enriching the SaleskiPathshala further. And on behalf of all of you, on Instagram, on YouTube, and at Zoom, this is Sanjay Singh signing off. On behalf of Vandana Negi and myself, thank you very much. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, everyone.